Hey man, it's your man DJ Mook, King of the Nightlife at the real DJ Mook, man. Street is X. Don't forget, man, we out here, man. If you ain't motherfucking on head, you ain't paying attention, man. Put your head to the street. We in here. We out.
What's up, it's your man J Rod for On Tour DVD, and right now I'm here with the beautiful Chanel.
Yes.
Now,
long time no see.
it's a very long time, but you know, the last time I saw you, I was so elated because, well, I broke with my girlfriend actually. She got mad. I was singing. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
One of my songs.
No, not really. It was a song. I mean, it was like, oh Chanel.
Okay. I would have broke up with you too. You're the worst.
But how have you been though?
I've been really good.
What's been going down?
I've been moving and grooving around on my own.
All right.
You know, my Young Money brothers have been traveled with them for like the last 4 years. So, you know, I've been just out there. People, you know, it's like a little sister. Like, you know how it's always like, oh, I'm always, oh, that's Chanel and Young Money.
Right.
Now people can say that's Chanel.
That's Chanel.
So it's been good. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of work. I love being able to do what I love to do. And you know, the work that comes out to Zaytoven.
Okay.
It was Atlanta's, you know, the biggest producer.
That guy.
Just got a song on Usher.
Right.
And crazy.
Now, how did that come about?
How did it come about? I think I was just in the studio finding. You know, it's like I'm a perfectionist, so it's more like feeling.
Like, oh, that's it right there.
Right, it's like, nah, you good, you good. You know, I gotta go back and add harmonies and fix this note. It's like, nah, man, we just do stuff that just feels good. So, you know, it's him bringing in that feeling, me bringing in, you know, my perfect.
Like, what's that one thing that you want to take away from this new project?
Be your damn self. Just let it out. Just let it out. That's all I did was just blah. I talk shit more than I've ever talked shit before.
But you be talking a lot of shit, though, like whole cash.
I say it nice when I'm, you know, singing. But now I get to play a lot more because I'm not really singing. I'm just like, ah!
Wait, can we get that again? Can we get that rah right there?
So, no, it's fun. It's fun. It's probably the funnest project I've done. Everything else I've been like really nervous about and I'm tight about, but this is just like fun. And I've been working with a bunch of different people that I've never thought I would work with. A bunch of different rappers that are just crazy.
Right.
So it was fun.
That's what it is. When can we expect that? You know yet?
I was trying to get it out to y'all by the 14th.
Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day. Maybe you could have got your, you know, you gave your girl.
Nah, I told you she broke up with me.
But you could have got her back.
I already know it, man. Now, who's up next? Like, I know you got the list on who's about to blow.
Maybach Hot, he got the Winning Sex record. I like what he's doing.
Okay.
The kid Torian, you know, Torian got the twerking on her. He's like an R&B kid. He's like the next, like Chris Brown type artist. Like he's super dope. The guys Cool America, they got the MVP record, and they got the Shake Some record. I like what they got going on. Troy Ave, I like Troy. I mean, Troy's a bigger name. You know, he's out of New York, but Troy's been down in Atlanta. His record has always been making noise. Like, he's super dope, man. Cap One, I like what Cap One's doing.
Okay.
The Birds in the Water record is killing out here.
True.
Like, killing. Bankroll Fresh.
Okay.
Hot Boy. I mean, it's a lot of artists that's really popping and coming through that pipeline, man. But those guys in particular are like really like killing. Spotlight, the On-Site record. These kids out of the East Side, man. Those are the records that like in Atlanta are really moving.
Gotcha. Now, there are a lot of DJs under your umbrella, but there's even more artists. There's thousands upon thousands of artists. How do you guys really just kind of streamline it to the best of the best?
Well, that's part of the reason why we do New Music Monday.
Okay.
So the thing that we're at, like actually right now, the guys, you know, they're doing that downstairs. Part of the reason that we started that is because, like you said, there's too many artists. I mean, we can't break every artist. We can't break every record. It's just impossible. This was created as somewhat of a filter.
Okay.
This was a way for the artists to come in and meet the DJs outside of the club. So,
right.
I'm familiar with the artist grind because I came up with it.
Okay.
You know, so I used to work with Jeezy, and I started working Jeezy's records before I ever managed the records. And these guys that I manage are the guys that I know the grind of going to a DJ at the club at 1:30 in the morning trying to get your record played. It's difficult. Damn near impossible. You know what I'm saying? So we created this platform so that an artist doesn't have to go up to a DJ at 1:30 in the morning in the middle of him working around the girls, around the smoke, around the liquor, around the whole atmosphere of the club.
Right.
Meet the guys one-on-one, have a conversation, try to build something, as opposed to, hey, can you play my record? or try to slide somebody who was there at that right time. You know what I'm saying? You want this to happen repeatedly over the course of some time. So, I mean, New Music Money was created as a filter to just an outlet.
And foster those relationships.
Foster those relationships, meet the artists, look them in the eye, and try to really gauge and get a feel for what we got going on. I mean, the music business is not as difficult as it may seem. I mean, anybody can look up on a record, but I mean, it's something about how an artist walks into a room and you like, he gonna do something.
Gotcha.
Or he's gonna be somebody, or he might play 2 or 3 records and be like, man, all of those are hot. Or you might hear 2 or 3 records and be like, that is his only song. He like I watched LaFace grow as a kid, so I saw L.A. Reid them sign TLC and Usher. These artists, Goody Mob, Outkast, and people still around today.
Gotcha.
And they got signed in the 90s. And then, in my late teens, early 20s, going in the 2000s, I watched artists come and go.
Okay.
Have a song be hot for 2-3 months, hot for a summer, hot for spring break, hot for New Year's Eve, hot for birthday bash, you know what I'm saying? And then they're gone. So I started personally discriminating against it, but what I realized is, one, everybody can't be Jay-Z.
Right.
And I think once people start to wrap their brains around, like, every artist is not meant to be
Here forever.
yeah, it's just I mean, remove our era out of it. I mean, think about artists from the 80s.
Right.
Like Kid and Play or Salt and Pepper or some of these other like icons, because they were some of the originators of hip hop, but all of them weren't Rakim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They watch their movies and still do the dances and all this stuff. I mean, I just seen Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys had a house party themed birthday party.
Right.
So I mean, like, their impact is long lasting, but everybody's not meant to have a LL Cool J 20-year, 10, 11 album career.
Right.
And then on top of that, with artists, you don't know. You really don't know what people are gonna like. You know what you like. But I mean, think about how many records have you been privy to, either through a mixtape or through online or through your friend, that you like, man, that is amazing.
Right.
And it never goes anywhere.
Right.
So you don't know what the average fan or the buying public is gonna really want to consume.
The more, I guess, your taste changes.
Absolutely. But that being said, there's a lot of money in those one-hit wonder, hot for a summer records. Like, oh wow, like it's almost, sometimes it almost averages out to be the same as an artist that sticks around. It might be somebody that spikes and has #1 record in the country. You might generate $6-7 million off that record. Well, you might have another artist, like, let's just say, this is just an example, but let's just say somebody like a J. Cole, right? J. Cole may never have a #1 record.
Right.
But he might have a record that just kind of lingers around. Oh, Miguel's probably a better example.
Okay.
Miguel, like Miguel's early records, Adorn and all that stuff, like that stuff just lingered around for a long time.
Right.
And that was the #1 record in the country. For 2-3 months, and we got tired of it and it went away.
But
they probably made the same, probably generated the same amount of money.
Gotcha.
It just was a spike, shot up, shot down. You know what I'm saying? And that's the nature of the business, man. So once I realized that and was able to wrap my brain around, like, okay, it's a numbers game. About return on investment when you're thinking about this. If you're able to put $1,000 in something that makes $1 million, that's a win. But if you put $500,000 in to make that $1 million, and another guy put in $50,000 to make his $1 million,
Artists.
exactly. Plus management, plus everything that required. Whereas you get this one little rapper, all he need to do is get a white tee and some J's and a haircut, and he good to go.
Right.
Again, business, your eyes open a little bit more. You start to see the angles,
right,
and not so much I don't like that. That's whack. Like a lot of those words, you just kind of eliminate out of your vocabulary.
Extensive knowledge of the game, as we've all seen. What's next for you?
Really slowly evolving Coalition DJs into a marketing company.
Okay.
It's always been a marketing company, but because it was DJs, we kind of got stuck. You guys playing records, but ultimately, what we've become is a marketing company. I mean, we get brands out.
Right.
These artists are brands, but beyond that, if my DJ has control of the club and control of the microphone and control of the music, and he's dictating DJs and try to move into the fashion world, move into the liquor branding, move into
And that takes the DJ as well to be a brand himself.
Absolutely. So the bigger my guys are individually, the bigger the crew is. I also do a thing called Bite Life. That's a personal project of mine where I've been merging like the hip hop world and the food world. So it's kind of like Travel Channel meets like Vibe magazine.
Like
Food Network meets Vibe magazine. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I do a lot of interviews with a lot of the artists that we have come in. Like T-Pain was here tonight, Chanel from Young Money was in here, 2 Chainz. These are all people that we rock with on a regular basis. So we'll take them to different restaurants and have them like reviewing restaurants and just really trying to expose people to the lifestyle portion or the lifestyle side of these artists. Like we all know they rap and they sing, but what else?
What else do they do? Exactly.
Do you play video games? Do you eat out a lot? Are you into fashion? Are you into cars or whatever the case may be? And I see that fans love to see that other side. Because a lot of times if you just watch videos or World Star, whatever the case may be, you think all these people do is wake up, rap, smoke.
Taking time out the busy schedule.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
thank y'all for coming, man. Thanks, I appreciate y'all. And y'all kind of got to see the chaos is good.
Unless
man.
it's your baby mama coming in with like 5 of her friends and then
It's controlled chaos, man. But like y'all got to see it firsthand. My guys are in demand. It's not like, and it's not just indie artists. Like I said, we got major label artists that come through here on a regular basis because these artists know that you got to get these records out.
I keep it locked, man, and also make sure you keep up with this man right here, Nick
Please.
Love, Coalition DJ.